Good morning. I have bumped this up to T12, so with the addition of the Teguk, that's a thing now. And then I can be increasing this in damage. Sadly, I don't have any other great damage multipliers except this one, and it's only middling. It scales much more poorly than this one. Like, at rank 25, it'll be like 25% or something. Whereas this is all the way to 30%. And if I had this one, it would be up to like 50% or 40%. 40%, I think. This one scales really fast. But we do have some defensive gems, and I do need to equip and level the Wildebeest Gizzard. So I'm going to keep doing this using speed runs. I'm going to see if I can just do a 12 here. Actually, no, I'm not going to do 12. I'm going to keep on 11. Actually, no. That's right. I did 12 last time. So empowered and go. Go. This will be in preparation for getting the squirts, which will double my damage, but also make me more ouchy. So the bubble's there to act as a line of defense. Taking just a little bit longer to kill things. Maybe I should put the, Am I CCing anything right now? I was thinking I should put on the, Bane of the Trapped. Just for a little extra damage. Because the gem I have in my, off ring is not a damage ring, it's a protection ring. But, it might be advisable to just have a little boost to damage instead. Yeah, I might do the Bane of the Trap this time. Get that to 25. Let me more easily do this gem leveling and bounty farming with fewer, like in less time at a higher level. At least until I get the weapon. I'm searching for elites. I'm riding that edge of not having enough resources. I need a little bit more cost reduction. Because one rend is now taking me below 90% for long enough. I'll have to look at that in a moment. See why the cost is high. And I need to fill the ice maker. Damn it. Going, starting to suck air. All right, be back. have to bounce back and forth between here and the kitchen so that I can fill up the container from the fridge water. Little spout on the fridge that spits out filtered water. Okay, it's filled up. Be back. Two 28-ounce fills brings it back to the top. I don't have a 64-ounce container, so I have to fill a 32-ounce container twice. Did that. Okay, so now we're going to go for bracers. But I like the speed that I was getting with the Worcestershire bracers. Worcestershire. I already have these. Right there. And these are worse. Be right back. Okay, and again. I really need a slot in that. Yeah, one hit of Ren basically halves my toughness for losing. Maybe I could follow this with that. Boost my fury back up. Like that. It does make me halt for a moment, which is annoying. I think I'm going to lower this by 5 because I'm leaving a lot of stuff behind because it's not dying instantly, and that's not fun. I'm just leveling gems. I'm not trying to, like, you know, be the end-all be-all of barbarians at the moment. This is just like doing a have to. You have to level the gems. Get it to 25, then you can be better. Once the gem's 25, I can come back up a little bit. It's just more fun to just erase things with a single pass and have the run be a little bit faster. Which ultimately is more DP or more XP. taking twice as long to get 50% more XP is a net loss. Or however much it is. See, like, that guy should be dead. All these enemies should be dying the moment I touch them. That's what makes the bar progress much, much, much faster. Jeez Louise, look at that. I really need to figure out why I'm sucking down so much. I must have lost a cost reduction somewhere. Yeah, that's not fun. That's almost 4 minutes. That's brutal. So, okay, yeah, bumping it up one was not a good idea. It's not that it's hard to do, it's just, it's less fun. Ooh, there we go, shoulders. She gets our correct shoulders. I'll pass those over and get those reforged, maybe. I'll see if what it requires to reforge those. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes you only need gems, you know, as far as like the things. Nope, can't do it. But I'll stick them over here in the meantime, along with those. Ah, there we go. Focus and restraint. Excellent. So to do that, I would have to get rid of that, though. And I'd have to get rid of that. So I'm not going to do that right now. Legacy of Raycor, right? I recognize that. Immortal King's Call. I'm not doing that set. Nice. And I'm getting slowly stronger with this as well, so that's nice. And 12%, yes. Okay, so what's my cooldown reduction that I've missed? I've lost cooldown reduction. What did I have on before? This? Details, Paragon. Resource cost reduction, cooldown reduction. Is she dying or something? Is that why I'm losing it? That's why. It auto chose the wrong thing when it swapped her back from whatever. Okay, that was stupid. Why did it choose those? That was dumb. Okay, so that's it. Right? Oh wait, no, it's cooldowns. Skills cooldowns. Maybe I'll swap to the Templar. Because that will give me some resource regeneration and some healing. At least for the moment. Yes, it won't be optimal for him to be in int gear, but that's fine. I don't need him for anything other than the resource regeneration. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can do that. And that. And that. And that. And then I do have a token for him somewhere. There we go. Now he has all his skills. And it's not ideal. This is it. Now he can have this and this. Yay, he can stun lock things for me. Let's give this back to her. And, oh, and this too. Sorry, babe. Sorry, babe. Didn't mean to take your good weapon there. All right, so now he is set for that, and I'm going to give him this. And then I'm going to crunch this because I don't need it now. Follower now has the best in slot shoulder. Missing the neck. That's sorely needed. That's best in slot. That's best in slot. Best in slot. Best in slot. These two. These are best in slot. That's best in slot. Just need a good ring. And if he had his cannot die, I would put Unity in the cube and get 50% more toughness and give him one. Actually, let's do that. Let's just see if one of these is better than what he's wearing. It's not, but okay. That's all right. We'll put one of these. Yeah, oh yeah, that's much better. And then, it'd be funny if these worked on him. Yeah, there we go. Like if all of a sudden all the enemies started die or fleeing in fear. Of course, they'd be fleeing slowly because of that, right? Let's see here, bracers. I just have really, really bad RNG this time. I was so lucky with the Demon Hunter. Now it's just like really pulling teeth trying to get a good drop. Go back down to 11. Where it's more fun. I just keep ignore pain on constant cast. I could probably just set that to be constantly cast, couldn't I? Yeah, I can do that. 3 keybind, right? 3 keybind. That's it. Now that can just auto cast. I don't have to worry about it. It's just it'll cast when I let go of the mouse, right? There you go. Now it should auto cast. There it is. I have to let go of the mouse, the right mouse button for it to do it though. Or I have to cast something else to interrupt the, like I can go Q. There we go. So not completely hands-free from the left hand. I do have to occasionally do something. Those long-term buffs. Yeah, I'm not losing my, not losing the fury now. That's good. Or I'm regenning it faster than I'm losing it. 165 million toughness, that's fine for this. Makes me nigh unkillable now. And now it's to 330, there we go. That makes me unkillable. Like, watch this. Boop, boop, boop. See, barely touches me. I want to say under 3 minutes. So far, I'm still under 2 minutes. Based on the remaining buff bars on the action bar there. Wait, nice. Under 2 minutes. Nice. That's perfect. Just under 2 minutes. This will let me boost to the next level up. And then I can start leveling all the gems up equally. Oh wow, another one. Let's see. Yep, that's well, Whoop, there we go. Might. Oh wait, this one. Wow, only 2 from there. The game seems sometimes to prefer some sets over others. It's weird. It's probably just a perception thing. It's probably just, you know, still random, but, you know, to get only 2 of each of these and the same piece and then all of a sudden get all of these and these. It's very, very weird, to say the least. Still no neck piece, huh? Still no neck. I might have to just make a piece of jewelry. Because I really need that gem in there. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make a piece of jewelry. Because even though I'm going to lose some stats, I'll get more from the gem than I will get ever from this. It's not very good. Let's try again. Wow, these are... Tell you what, let's just compare between these. They're never going to match up to the... there we go. There we go. There we go. Now I can re-roll because it doesn't require whatever. This. Okay. Going for a socket here. That's nice. Watch me never get one. You know, it might be smarter just to re-roll this. Yeah, let's just do that. Whoops. Don't need to go anywhere else. I just go right here. All right, fire skills. Let's go with strength. Or, yeah, there we go. Ooh, no, strength. All right. Go get this gem. Put it there. Put this back here. Save again, just for good measure. Yeah. So even though this is less, that's another 20% once the control effect thing kicks in. And that's just a matter of time. It'll happen shortly. All right. Oh, everyone's favorite. The barracks. I am letting go of the mouse button every so often, just so that Ignore Pain can cast. Here we go. Oh, nice. Now I don't have to worry about it. Very nice. Maybe I'll get lucky and get a squirts with a socket. Okay, I'm over 2 minutes. Time to let that spell cast again. Oh, good. I like this floor. Almost 3 minutes. It definitely switching this out hurt me, but I'm almost there. Ooh, maybe that'll have a socket. I should have kept the old one. I think it did have a socket. It's a bullshit amulet, but the stats are probably better. Nah. Come on, let me do the thing. Jesus. I was like clicking it, nothing. I swear, putting these right next to each other and then making the portal appear like, well, on Act 1, it's like right next to it. It's like really annoying. Like you have to be really careful not to accidentally use the portal you just came through when you're trying to access the wardrobe, the armory. All right. This is the one that'll get me. I'm going to lower it just to make it really fast and cheap. It's a good map. I can basically ignore all the mechanics here. Pretty much unkillable as long as I have ignore pain on me. Oh, whoops. That would help. I hate those mobs. The ones that cast those arcane orbs. Ugh. Or those arcane sparks. Wow, I'm surprised I didn't get completion with that. That's what she said. I have passability. You cannot stop me. Excellent. See, that's better. 2 minutes and 14 or 16 seconds is just fine. Boom! There we go. Now I can level this one and this one. This one. And this one. Excellent. Oops. And now I have a second Ramalamidani's gift. So I can actually use one on a weapon when I get it, finally. Not this weapon, 'cause screw that. You go down here. Tell you what, yeah, you go there. "99 savages." That, well, up here, okay. Well, I'm almost to the point where I can go to that altar in Act 1. Whoops. What does it say about attack speed? It's sort of like bullshit, right? Barbarian D3 waste. Max roll. I had to sneeze. Stat priority. Stat priority. All right. We're not shooting for attack speed, right? No, we're not. Okay, so apparently attack speed doesn't really do much for us. So we'll go crit hit damage to boost the rend. Sort of in a sideways fashion. All right. Am I getting a cold? I don't know. I swear, I don't think those items exist in this game anymore. The bracers that I need and the weapon that I need, I think they're really just gone from the game. All right, so now that I have those, let me save this over to a speed build because I like the way this is laid out. Yeah, and then this will become my bounty build. I'm going to get rid of this, actually. And let's actually fix this a bit. Equip. I want these to be reversed because I like this to be the socket that gets replaced. It's just, it works better for me mentally because that's what I've always done in the past. So that's just what's going to happen. And yeah. I don't need the bubble on bounty. Because I just don't. I don't care if I die on bounty. I don't lose anything if I die on bounty. On the farm build. You don't lose anything. Okay, so let's see what we're doing here. All this is good. So, because I need to run bounties, right? I need to run Act 1 again. This should help a lot. All right, so let's try T13, see if that's doable. Actually, let me just go right to T16 and see how terrible it is. And I can always dumb it down in the middle. Mm-hmm. So I've got speed, I've got that, I've got... So I'm gonna go... There we go. This will be terrible, I'm sure. What's stopping me? Something's stopping me. That's really weird. See, I'm like, it's stopping me. I can't move. Is there some sort of a weird effect that they're putting on me? See that? It's now... Oh, wrong spell. I don't want to cast W. Oh, man. Yeah, that's awful. Look at that. All right, let's lower this by 2 levels. Give them 1/4 of their current health. Ooh. And he's dying left and right. Yeah. I think 14 might be too much as well. There we go. I do have the gem, right? Yeah. Yeah, they're taking too long to die. It's not fun. 13 might be it. Nope, even that's too long. 12 it is. And this Barbarian is a pain in the butt to get leveled up. I'm just so used to Necromancer and Witch Doctor and Monk, and this guy seems to be so gear dependent. You just have to cast all your spells. I'm like, well, I don't want to have to cast all my spells. I want the class to play itself mostly for me, which is why I'm choosing Whirlwind. And not some convoluted cast this, then 3 seconds later cast this, then make sure you keep this buff on all the time, and it's annoying. Captain Cage. But at least I'm up in the range where I should be getting lots of death spreads. Plus, I've been extremely unlucky with drops. Like, super unlucky. Like, shockingly unlucky. Like, still no neck piece for the follower, which is bizarre at this point in time. I notice I don't have my bubble. That's obviously hurting my toughness a bit, but that's a deliberate choice. Okay, that's good. Stop spawning. Stop spawning. Give me more gold. Lord Templar is also struggling to survive. The annoying thing is if he drops, then I lose my regen, because his effects don't apply when he's been knocked out. At least I get double bounties now. One, two, and number 3. 12 is really right on the edge of this character's capabilities. Just really, really unlucky. What is haunted? Oh, interesting. Gotta kill him anyway for the thing. Just taking longer than I would like to die. Oh, nice. Ooh, I might do that after this. Conveniently placed at the last bounty of the act. It's a sign. I will have to re-architect this because he does feel weaker right now for this function, losing. He seems doing less DPS for some reason. Stop harassing me, mobs. There we go. Now let's see if I can get... see if I can get a Ring of Royal Grandeur. Wait, was that not all 5? Oh, damn it. I thought that was the last one. Whoops. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes, armor. Taunts enemies, right? Yep. Garbage. Okay, so I am at a distinct disadvantage right now. That's lasting longer, which is nice, but I'm also losing my rend stacks. When I do hit rend, it's taking a lot longer to kill them, so I need to do that. Is there a better bracer for this mode? Just something with a lot more oomph. Yes, the speed is really nice, but I don't really see any bracer that would be better. Maybe the buff bracer, except I don't really need the knockback, or the immunity to knockbacks anymore. This maybe? Maybe. Just as a straight stat buff. I'll put this on over here. I'll try that. I don't like losing speed, but I also don't like being less tough or not killing as fast. That's even better. All right. All right. And this is what? Which one again? This is there. All right. back here, bitch. Jesus Christ. Yes, I'm sort of kind of farming for gold here. Sort of casually, not obsessively trying to pick everything up, but just trying to make sure I get some gold to help pay for more level ups. If I miss a couple piles here or there, that's fine. So now that Ren should be a lot more powerful. Now I'm going to go back to that one spot and do that vision thing. I might lower it to 11 to make it more fun to do. Because I'm not trying to beat my head against a wall. If this doesn't have a ring, I'll be very surprised. I'm very surprised. Very surprised. Well, at least I got more gem recipes. Very unlucky season. Extremely unlucky. If I hadn't done my Demon Hunter first and had a somewhat mid-lucky season already, I'd be very frustrated. I'd be like, fuck this game. This game sucks. But it was actually not too bad. Alright, so let's go there. Remember to swap for the bosses, Nathan. The trick is how survivable is T12. Okay, not too bad. I do have 2 cheat deaths, I think, right? Take that, Rend. Jeez Louise, that's a while. Alright, so let me double check and make sure I have... Okay, I have everything. Good, good, good. Rend. Rend. I don't mind it taking a little bit longer to kill things in here, because this is sort of an extraordinary area compared to the normal bounty stuff. I expect to have to put Rend on these things. But I should try one thing before I go any farther. Let's put the stone skin gauntlets in the cube and use those now that I've gotten some death's breaths. Let's see, those are the ones. These can be really nice at this level. That way I don't have to worry about resources. It just sort of automagically works. So if I look at this, see my toughness jump up. That's when I'm getting hit. And then it pops back down after a little bit. It's crazy overpowered. 166, 170, 218, 220, 317, 410. See that? Get hit a couple times and you become extremely powerful. Like very, very, very tanky. Especially with those whirly gigs. Because as their little melee hits hit you over and over. That's not the one I need, is it? No. And again, those stone skin gauntlets only work now because I have the immunity to crowd control effects. See that? 410 million? It's crazy. But it's important that it be melee or range damage, not spell damage. Because I don't think spell damage procs it, right? I mean, I could be wrong. It might. Sweet. Yeah, that makes T12 much more viable. Now I just need to boost my damage. Right. Nope. It's a duplicate. This is a duplicate. That's this. Okay. That's that. Which I already have a million of. Do-do-do-do. I like lazy builds like this. Oh, wow. Because it's spell damage, it's not boosting me. Come on, guys, hit me a few times. Hit me, there we go. There we go. Now I'm tough. I need to stun them, probably. Yeah, that's the only problem is the stone skin gauntlets, from what I remember, don't proc if you just get spell damage. Like that AoE on the ground, all over the place, was doing nothing for me. I'm just trying to hit rend on everything. How many do I have now? 61. Come on, hit me, guys, hit me. All right, that's good. It's good progress. Someone who's like a pro barbarian watching this is like, you don't know how to play barbarian at all. I'm like, yeah, I don't. You're right. That's why I'm doing it. So I can learn. But I sort of have to figure it out on my own, you know? One of the ways that the game is fun is if you just figure stuff out on your own. I mean, it's nice to look stuff up to get some guiding information, but if you just do nothing but that and don't think through the skills and see how they might synergize, then you're not really playing the game, at least not to me. Oh. I'll still from proc to cheat death. It's those damn AoE 4 effects. Please, nope, same one. Maybe the Anquila's better for this guy. He seems to be getting hit a lot, and it's not helping as much. Yeah, see that? Alright, I'll go back to Aquila. That's a bummer. I thought the stone skin gauntlets would be better, but apparently not. I'm getting hit with too many things that aren't proccing it before the damage comes in. Whoops. Plus these guys are just painful. They're doing a lot of damage. Oh, maybe it was doing enough. I know what would help. And making sure I don't burn down my... Maybe it's just these guys are really bad. Like really damaging. I know they're very tanky. They're like turtles almost. With their shields. And then that spinning ice damage. Spinning frost damage. Okay, where is he? Where is he? Where's the extra? Oh, there he is. Right there. Great. Excellent. All right. That's a Saturday morning. I'll save this just in case. I'll go for the gold pickup. And then move. Ooh, whirlwind damage. That's not really the thing that's doing it, right? Yeah, that's not the prime thing. So I'll take the resistance. Yeah, there we go. It's 11%, but that's still better. I think. 73, 500. I'm losing pickup. Ah, screw it. I'll go with this one. Why not? Gold pickup's not going to be really a big deal. Once I get the Avarice Band. Alright, so how many do I have? It's time for disappointment again. Time to be disappointed. Again. Am I right? Is that what I have to do? Let's see here. Make sure I'm not doing this stupid thing. I mean, this is a mighty weapon, so I'm assuming I upgrade mighty weapons. But I haven't gotten one yet, so I'm like, is that right? Okay, so upgrade mighty weapons to get Ambo's Pride. Got it. Okay, good. Doing the right thing here. Just wanted to make sure. And there's no Ambo's Pride. Because this build is apparently a son of a bitch to try to put together. It's like cursed. The EU server is cursed. Let's see, let's just do more farming of this. I should really put that on the second bind. Move these and then turn this off, turn this on, This is usually my favorite part of the game, where I'm still collecting pieces, but it ceases to be as fun when it takes seemingly forever to get the pieces. Like, if at this point, I'm almost 450, and I still don't have a Rourg. I don't have the main weapon. I'm not as concerned about the Bracer, because that's not crucial to fun. It's crucial to push, but not crucial for fun. Like a speed build probably doesn't need it. But not having that weapon is really harshing my buzz. It's making me rethink playing Barbarian, which is bad. You don't want that. You don't want people to think, I hate this class. Even if it's irrational. It's an irrational hatred. It doesn't stand up to reason, but our emotions don't stand up to reason. It's not the way they work. Emotions are emotions, and they drive us and dictate things, and they're not rational, and it's just gut reaction, and you can't reason with emotions. It's like the old adage, you can't reason someone out of a position they arrived at through emotions. My brain still can't wrap itself around those 120-second buffs. It's like they fall off and I don't even notice. Like, what? Oh, well, that's right. That's, okay. I need to cast that again. In my opinion, they should be more like the wizard buffs, where you cast it like the weapon and the spark, where you just cast it and it's just there. You know, the fact that it's taking up a slot earns you the right to just have it a toggle. Toggle it on. Now it's on. I would prefer that. That would be better to me. Rather than having to recast the damn thing like that. It's just a nuisance to have to recast that. Doesn't bring anything to the class. The fact that I had to give up a slot for it should earn me the right to not have to constantly recast it. Because it already lasts 120 seconds. It's just like a nuisance thing. Like, don't forget to set a timer and cast it again. Yeah, they should have made this and this a toggle a long time ago. But it's like Warrior in World of Warcraft, where you have to do your shout, your battle shout, and it only lasts a certain time. Yeah, I get that, but this is not World of Warcraft. And that's just more of a nuisance thing. And even in World of Warcraft, they make it into like something you do before each fight. Like you buff, you shout, or you enrage, you shout, then you go in. And having to do that here is annoying, in my opinion. It's not that it's a hardship to have to do it, it's just a nuisance. It's like one more thing to have to remember to do when I just want to like spin around and have fun. Shit, I forgot to swap. Damn it. Forgot to swap gear. Shit. I suck. This is what would happen. This is what happens when you don't have a Ring of Royal Grandeur for the follower. You have to sometimes forget to swap your damn stuff because you're so hell-bent on explaining the things you're finding annoying. I'm just going to start gambling for that stupid weapon. Screw it. Yes, I know it's not as efficient, but I need that weapon. I'm running out of patience. All right, let's level up gems a little bit. Whoops. Stop doing that. That's another annoying thing. You don't get that with, I've never seen that with the Demon Hunter, where it's like, you have to wait for a minute, because you have a skill on cooldown. Okay, so let's swap these, just like I did before. Save this. Okay. Fatal. That's a must. Is there a better one here? Damage bonus, movement speed. do like the speed. Maybe I'll just increase the damage bonus this time. I do want the duration to be increased, but what else? Movement speed. Ooh, maybe I'll try that. That's also nice. Maybe I'll do a pull in, and then like ER. That way they get pulled in, then I can just swipe them. Let's just try this. I may hate it. I may go, ooh, that was a mistake. This is awful. I'm gonna push it up to 12. Yeah, that should work. Because now I have the bubble ring, or the bubble thing. Oops. There we go. Doesn't seem any faster. But the Zodiac is making it cool down more than fast enough. Okay, that worked. I did an ER there. Yanked everything in, then I could rend it. Do you like that speed up? Go away, fire. There we go. I wonder why Ren sometimes doesn't cast, it seems. Is that just server lag? If I'm here and I go like this, and I go like that, I guess it did cast that time. It's just the reach isn't as much as I want. Maybe I need to change that in the selection. Maybe make Ren reach out farther. Like there, I don't see any... Maybe I'm just not looking hard enough. Okay, there, I see it. Doesn't seem like it hits everything, though. Does it only hit a maximum number of enemies at a time? That work because I got a power pile on. All right. 1, 2, 3. I really need to upgrade my damage here. Best in slot for Demon Hunter. Spin to win build. Good up to level 40 for this, for gems. So that worked. Let me look at rend real quick. Mutilate. Chilled. Oh, range. There we go. Let's do that. Because if I can hit more enemies, that does more damage, and then that's good. It's like I have to stop and do the stomp, then the rend before it'll do anything else. You gotta just do the rend. And don't worry about the stomp. Power's good. Power's good. Power's very good. Just waiting time till I can come loot those. There we go. I'm liking the speed, that's good. Oh god, this will be hilarious. Zoom! Zoomy zoom everywhere. This feels like God Hunter now. God Demon Hunter. Like zoomy zoom. Maybe that's the trick, is putting Ignore Pain in there and having that speed buff in. But that's crazy. Yeah, this feels like Demon Hunter now. It's just maddening in these barracks. They're terrible. Horribly designed. Get out of here. There we go. Much better. Much more open space. Again, with the stupid 2-minute buff. Just make it a toggle. I stomped him. Yeah, that's way too long. Look at that. Ugh. It's because the barracks. Barracks are terrible. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Maybe I should put Gogok in there. Except, no, the Gogok doesn't really bring any damage increase, right? Because attack speed doesn't really benefit this class much. Would it really not do it much? Is there no benefit to attack speed, or is it just diminished effect? Let me just make everything visible. And I'll search for attack. Ugh, I don't want to do that. Ugh, why do you do this? No, Ren doesn't, but does Whirlwind. D3 does Whirlwind scale with attack speed. Because Rend isn't doing most of my damage right now. Does scale with attack speed. Okay. Primarily determined by attack base attack speed. Okay. All right. Until I get that damn weapon. Whirlwind is my main source of damage most of the time. Where is it? Might of the Earth, Might of the Earth, Might of the Earth. There we go. Okay, so as a refresher, what am I waiting for on the altar? Oh, Ring of Road Ranger, right. Still no ring. I can at least buy 5 weapons here. Right? Oh, they're 75 each, that's right. I was thinking 50 each, but no. I'm starting to run out of enjoyment here. So let me do this. It's starting to be less enjoyable. And let's actually reset this. Let's go resource cost reduction, this. Whoops. This, then this. That way, at least I'm doing a little bit more area damage. Because life per hit is not going to help me as much right now. Gogok. 15% attack speed. Cooldown reduction per stack of swiftness. So there's that as an option. This was absolutely not the ring to take, or the gem to take. Let's do that. Nope. Maybe this. Maybe this. No. Problem is that, like, even this one, for example, yes, 25 times my weapon damage is physical, but that's not my main thing, right? I'm not buffing, like, I'm seeking cold damage. Oh, there we go. That should re-roll this to cold damage. That would help. Oh, and do I need to fix that? I need to probably swap to a different thing. Forgot about that. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah. Okay. So that works. That's why I was like zooming so fast. It was like, wow. Okay, so that's decent. That's a good good amount of damage. And that's compared to 432, 428, 5. It's actually more damage with this, isn't it? That's annoying. Yeah, that's better. Damn it. Now I'll roll that over a cold damage. That'll help. Or wait. Cold, yes. Fire, yeah. Maybe crit damage? Resistant to elements, maybe? I'll do either cold or fire. Either one. There we go. Because whirlwind is doing most of my damage right now. Ignore pain, yes. Longer, good, good. Good. These are all just temporary whatevers. Attack speed for the whirlwind, not for the main thing. Obviously, this ring is not what you want when you get the final weapon, but whirlwind is doing most of my damage right now, so I'm buffing whirlwind. And is there a... Okay, there are other ones, right? Yeah, cold, right. Okay. Now, is it possible that I could swap this to something else that does more damage? Let's see. Swords, daggers, mighty maces, axes, polearm spears. 2 fury per hit. Don't really need that. The self-heal is nice, but probably not needed. Duration is double. That might be a nice quality of life improvement, right? Isn't that, aren't these considered shouts? No, that would be considered a shout, right? Yeah, okay, this is considered a shout. All right, so those are both shouts. 4 minutes left. Okay, so there's the quality of life improvement I was looking for. That right there. And then 3% of maximum life per second. That's going to help with survivability. Sort of a passive thing there. So yeah, let's just try that for a while. Again, I'm just learning. I'm learning what I like, what I don't like. Yeah, let's just try that. Now, how many keys do I have left? 2. That's a bummer. All right, so let's try this. Whoops. That auto counts. There we go. Trying now with just one hand. See if the quality of life is improved here. I just have to finish it within 4 minutes for the shouts to not expire. Like set and forget. I like that. I like set and forget. So it's not quite a toggle, but at least it's not a nuisance, as much of a nuisance. And then the rend is there if I really need it on something. Yeah, when you're playing a new class like this, or a class you haven't played for years, there's like 50 things to sort of remember. And you can only absorb 1, maybe 2 at a time. Especially as you're trying different builds, you're like... And then you'll forget one. It's like juggling 50 balls in the air. You're like, okay, let me add another one. You start out with like just a few balls in the air, and you added 1 more ball, and another ball, and now pretty soon you're juggling 10 balls, because you're trying to remember, you know, this, and then if you try this, let's try this red ball instead of this green ball and see what that does. Okay, this is good. I like this, but that affects the blue ball over here. So, maybe I have to redo this, rethink this, the color of the balls that I'm juggling here in the air. And then you add another ball. Like, okay, at 70, I have another ball to juggle. And then this other set that you're doing, or this other piece, changes the way you're juggling. So can you juggle these balls this way now? Okay, that's sort of difficult. That's a dead end, by the way. It's annoying that they have that. I should have recognized that long before I hit it. I swear the barracks are the worst thing in this game. Easily the worst thing. Which is so annoying. Once you get into them, you can't wait to get out of them. Okay, well that was good. I did it within 4 minutes. So now I am going to rend this guy. Can't freeze me, so that's good. Will the rend last until he dies? Yes. So just over 3 minutes. Still have 39 seconds left. That's excellent. Didn't have to think about it again. I did have that nice passive heal while my bubble was on me. All right, so let's boost this up 1. Let's boost this up 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Definitely best in slot for something. Compared to that even. I wonder if Whirlwind, it looks like it is critting. So it's good that I do put things in crit. Oops, there we go. We're slowing down. That's a good little clue that I need to let go of the mouse button for a moment. Oh God, not the barracks again. Jesus Christ. I'm just gonna ignore all the trash and go right for the boss button here, just to get out of it as fast as possible. Maybe that's a good idea for barracks from now on. Just to get through it as fast as possible. God, I'm already moving so fast. Now I'm going to be able to blindingly fast. does feel a lot like God. Demon Hunter right here. Except without that sound all the time. Which is nice. It's nice to not have. God, he's a million miles away. Why does it do that? Why does it do that? Nice. Nice timing on the angels. I'm gonna push this guy up even higher. He's my best bang for the DPS buck right now. Or my best DPS bang for the leveling buck. Come on, be an ancient broken helm. That would be nice. Nope. I'm going to be 600 before I get that damn Ring of Royal Grandeur. Now I'm out of gems, right? Yeah. All right, so let's switch over. Let's keep this build. Swap just this gem. I like this build so far. Okay. Yeah. Now I've done Act 1, right? I gotta do it again. I do Act 1 again. I'm gonna take a momentary bio break, but I'll be back. I am back. I'm sitting here. I'm putting on compression socks because that's what you do when you get older. You have to look like a grandpa with your weird socks. I don't like if you've ever seen 16 Candles, you know, the grandpa and grandma that come visit, and he has those weird socks with the straps that hold up the socks. I don't have straps, but I do have the weird socks. Ah, that feels better already. Squeezing the blood out of my feet so that it can return to my heart with a thrombosis in there to throw into my lungs or my brain to have a stroke or a pulmonary embolism. Feel the rush. All 0 of my current viewers. I feel the love. Oh, looks like it does actually give weapons. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. An augmentable weapon. Put that over there. Not only that, but it's more DPS. So that's nice. Yeah, let's do this. Equip. Swap. Remove. Socket. Yeah. Yeah, that works. Not going to cry about that. See if I can go to 13. 13 is where you're guaranteed. I think 13 is where you're guaranteed the 2 death's breaths from every mob, which means I'll be getting 4 from every mob. So we'll see if I can handle this. See if my toughness is enough. Oh, whoops. There we go. See if I can do it with just one hand. This is working. This is not terrible. Those extra levels on the gem definitely help. Little ouchie there on the poison. Taking a while to grind him down, but at least I'm not dying in 2 seconds. That's good. Let me see something real quick. Are there any whirlwind waste pieces? I don't remember. Round stomp. Okay, so it's an ignore pain boost for the moment. This is almost too fast, actually. Alright, I'll hit Rand. Yeah, this is like... Oh, that's because I hit a thingy, a bubble. Right. Moving too fast makes me a little bit dizzy in a way. So I don't want to move too fast. I should just go right for it. I hate those gates. I hate those gates. I've always hated those gates. They're so annoying to try to open. That's why I love classes that can just jump that gap. It's like if the gates open very quickly, then it might be nicer because then you're like, okay, the gate's open now. See it swing open, but like you click it and it's like, did it open? Did I click it? Did I click it? If you like spam it and you're trying to fight shit standing right there, or you're trying to click that gate over and over until you actually see it opening, which is like slow. It's like, just have it flip open really quickly the moment I hit it. That way I get that feedback that I need. I think I'm going to switch this out of speed and go for something else. It's just too fast. I like speed, but for... I don't know. I have mixed feelings about speed. It's good, but it can also be dizzying after a while. If I'm trying to stay in one place for a while, it can be really tedious. This is really tedious. Maybe Rand. Rand. think I'll choose the different ignore pain thing. Just because it's like I have enough. I have enough from this. I don't need it also from ignore pain. I don't think. All right. Damage reduction. There we go. Try that. Actually, no. I'll go for cooldown. Or the duration. Yeah, because there have been times where it doesn't last as long as I want it to. There we go. Like, you know, hitting enemies and it's like, well, why isn't it resetting? Oh, because your thing you haven't hit in a while. So you're not, you know, Zodiac Ring isn't cooling it down fast enough. Now, see, now I feel like I'm going too slow. I'm not, but it just feels that way by comparison. Under 60 enemies. Nice. Sorry for the crunching. I'll mute it. A dead end. No one likes that. Traveler's Pledge. Uh-oh. I'm full. That's the gold armor. Gold wrap. Or is that the... No, that's the belt. Gold skin.